days in. I come on and teach you guys some cool things about what I got going in life. So we are in a couple places. One, we're on Instagram. We're also down here on this camera on all the other platforms, a lot of them. Let's talk today about creating a business rhythm. Right. I think it's one of the most underutilized parts of somebody's business nowadays when it comes to speaking, coaching, consulting, and any aspect of that. Hey, hello, good morning, Kalani. It looks like my man Mel Abraham. So when I look to what we're going to talk to today, I want you to think about what you have as rhythm for your business right now. I think most people have businesses. What they're doing is they are not in business. Sorry, they are not a business. They are in business. Hey, my man, we got to connect sometime soon, Mel. What I mean by that is some people trade time for money, which don't get me wrong, that's part of the world we live in. I get it. But some people have a business where they might as well have a job. They pretty much own a job. And what that means essentially is you're in a space where you have no actual rhythm to what your career is, except for the rhythm of need and necessity and stress, which is I don't have money, got to make money. I make money. Take a breather. Okay, now I'm back to it. I'm broke again. I got to make more money. And it's a cycle that continues. What you find is you actually have more stress, more anxiety. You don't have the freedom that you're seeking right now. You might be seeking the freedom that a business gives you in terms of having free time, being able to travel, live your life the way you want to live. And I get it. That's what I want to do, right? But I have to have rhythms in my business. If you don't have rhythms, you don't actually have a business. You're just in business. So the difference between being in business and being a business are actually quite simple, but profound when you understand the concepts behind it. When you're a person that is essentially in business, you have the ability to do business, right? Maybe you are a barber. Maybe you're a person that, does hair. Maybe you're, I don't know, who knows, a service business. You clean cars, no matter what it is, right? This business where you are in business, you can trade the time that you're going to give somebody for the service and the money, right? But to be a business is vastly different. See, to be a business means that I can step back and let this thing run and I can take a break from it and I don't lose money. I don't lose growth. I don't lose momentum. And that's because it's a rhythm. Now, how do you get to this rhythm, right? It's something you have to create, execute, and refine over time. Genuinely has to be created intentionally, which is something where you step in and go, this is what I want my life, my day, my career to look like. You create it intentionally, then you execute it and you find all the little holes. You find out where things don't work right. Maybe you have struggles getting leads, struggles doing, getting great conversions for sales. Maybe you don't serve people at a high level and you have less success stories than you would like to have. These are all part of the process, but you have to create a system that you can go apply that you can then track and refine over time. Most people don't think this way. If I was a person who maybe I'm in the realm of doing car detailing, right? In the beginning, what I would do is go, okay, how is the best way for me to be in the beginning to be in business? How do I go and get great leads? How do I find great customers, right? Then from there, how do I go and talk to these people to get them to sign up with me to pay me money? Then how do I do the service to retain these customers over time? And in the beginning, this is going to be you not in a great rhythm, but you just doing your thing. Going out there, serving people at a decent level, like here, I'm going to teach some things, and I'm going to serve the people. And what you find is over time, you get to know the best way to do what you're doing. And then here's where you go from being in business to being a business. You go, you know what? I know right now that my biggest issue is I can't do more sales because I can't do more sessions. I can't do more cars. I can't do more XYZ because it's all on me to do it. So how do I'm stuck. And most people will get stuck there for the rest of their life. They'll never expand past that. Whereas some people will go, you know what? I really want to own a business. They'll go, okay, if I can feed myself clients, get myself sales, what if I could do it for somebody else? What if I could find a way to get somebody else to services, get somebody else to do this thing that I'm already doing? When we teach these people, so what you do is you now take this rhythm you've created of how you get leads, how you have sales conversations, how you service a client, and you then do that for someone else to go complete the job. So you get to step back and spend more time in the kind of the mix of running the rhythmic aspect of the business while someone else is a service. And now you have a business. Here's an example. Back years ago, when I first got into business, I owned a gym. The gym was called Trucks Training. And there might be people on here, they tune in every once in a while that actually were part of that gym years ago. And it was a thing where it was Trucks Training. It was all my name. It was me. I'm doing my thing, right? And it was all based on what I would do, how I would show up. I'd be there from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. I didn't have a life, man. I ruined my marriage. I got divorced because I was spun up and I was always this place and I wasn't living life the way it's supposed to be lived. And so years later, I realized after fast forward a long distance, I ended up I closed the gym in 2016, reopened it in 2014, closed it, reopened in 2017, sold in 2018 after about 18 months. And I doubled the income from what I'd put into it. And here's what I did differently. The second time when I got to it, it wasn't about Anthony. It was about, what did I know about this service industry? What did I know about generating leads? What did I know about building the business? What did I know about these aspects? And then how did I have somebody else be able to refine that process and do their part of the system better than me? And then the business could grow without me. When I sold the business, if I never touched it, it would have kept itself running, paying bills for years. I didn't have to do anything. I built it that way because I realized the difference is to get into a rhythm as opposed to having just simply you going and doing your thing and hoping you make enough money to survive. It's not a great place to be when you're in business. It doesn't matter what you do. You could be an online coach right now, a person that speaks. And what you're probably doing, which most people are, is they're going, man, I'm just going to post content. I hope at some point somebody goes and they click my button, they ask me questions, and they hire me. I hope they do that, right? But there's no predictability. You can't pay your mortgage off that because you don't know if you get paid this month or next month. It's just a stressful situation. But if you're a person that goes, I really want to get to the point of having a consistency to my life, a consistency to my business, what you have to do is create systems and have a rhythm to them. My life runs on a very specific rhythm. I don't like it being broken. I don't like it being messed up. I don't even let people into my rhythm to mess it up, to be quite honest. And it's something that's allowed me to have more peace. We just got back last night. I walked into my house at 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I got up this morning at 5:45, 6, got my son. We did our morning routine, just concluded it. I'm here now with you. I then leave my house in about an hour to take off to the airport to go to a speech in Nashville. And I get back and I'm here for a day. I go back down to LA for some work. I come back on Thursday and I'm back out Friday, just living my life here, doing my work. And then I'm leaving again Saturday to take my son to college. Like, this is my life. And it's crazy, you'd think, from the outside looking in, but the way that it runs is based on rhythms. The rhythms do not require me to be anywhere specific, however. The rhythms run even with me on the road. There are things I'm doing on the BART train traveling to the airport, things I'm doing at the terminal, things I'm doing on the plane. Then when I land, there's systems, there's rhythms to it all. And if you don't have this, you can't create the freedom that you actually want to have. And so what I want to do is I want to put this thought into your head of, where do you see yourself in the business you might want to run, or the one you're running now, not having rhythms that give you control? Maybe falling short in some capacity. Where are you struggling to find this next level of success? It's typically tied to not having the rhythms. Good morning, everybody. I see over here too. So good morning to you. But think about these rhythm aspects. Now, if you want help with this, go to anthonytrucks.com/MM. It talks about my mastermind. We have it live in person October here in the San Francisco Bay Area, where we deep dive on some cool things. Go there, check out the details of that. And also, if you want to come on here Wednesday or Friday of this week, I'm going to be home Wednesday. I'll be home Friday, 7:30 a.m. to unpack and do some live business coaching in real time, just like this. We did it last Wednesday with a woman named Pam, where you hop on and we just, hey, what's the thing you need help with? And we dive deep on what that is in real time like this. You hop off this call, and my goal is to have you know exactly what the next step should be. Maybe not all 100 steps, but the next step should be just DM me the word live. That's it. DM me the word live. I'll get back to you. I'll give you a link to fill some stuff out. We'll hop on just like this, either Wednesday or Friday, or I'm here the next 3 weeks doing this exact same thing before we lead into the mastermind. So I'm going to hop on and go back and forth coaching live on business stuff. So any questions you have, you want to do it this week, next week, doesn't matter. Just put your hat in the ring. We'll pick somebody and go from there. But that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. Again, create rhythms. It's all really ties down to. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is you have, if it's social media rhythms, if it's going to be servicing your clients' rhythms, if it's going to be creating rhythm for how you generate leads, no matter what it is, your focus should always be on, where is a way that I can do this one time, document it, and redo that same thing over and over and over again, to where you can refine the system. So over time, you optimize it and you create peace in your own life and success for your clients. That's the goal. How do you create success for other people? It can't be off a whim or guesswork. It's got to be repeatable. So create rhythms for your life and business. That's it. You're very welcome, Maxine, Raquel, Michaela, Montrese, Lori, Jennifer, Wheels and Warriors. I see you, man. Thank you guys for all tuning in. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Take care. I'm out.